It's the program. We're on TV. Once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines. And live forever. Wow, what's going on? Where am I? Who am I? How many times are we gonna live? And many times. Breathing, seeing, thinking, hoping and wishing. Just thinking and breathing and hoping and wishing. You know about how that stuff works? Breathe and hope and wish. Maybe someday you'll find, love or life and love. It's happening today. We're alive. I'm alive, at least. Are you alive? How alive are you? On some kind of scale, some kind of scales of being from dead to alive. Is it a scale, or is it just on and off? I think maybe it's more just on and off these days, these kind of days. It's Tuesday. You see this? Tuesday, we've made it back all the way around to the real day. It's the realest. So real today. Surreal. I got a burrito. We didn't get any messages, but I'm gonna call John Webster. John Webster, you stay up at nighttime? Here we go. I'm gonna get that burrito. And call John. You can call the show, leave a message if you want to. Viewers, if you're out there. But I think if you are out there, you're not calling because there's people like John. John, you renewed my faith in humanity. I guess it wasn't that hard. I guess it was my faith in humanity. It didn't really need to be restoring. I had faith the whole time. But you reaffirmed my faith. Double affirmations. John Webster residence. John can't answer his own phone anymore. Or I don't know if he can't, or if he just somebody else answers it. Who's calling you, John? I don't know how long since he's been in this new place. I haven't been calling him. Well,
the party you are trying to reach is not answering.
John, where are you? Asleep? I tried to call you a bunch of times in the past. Oh, who's calling right now? Somebody, bird. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, bird, real good. How are you?
Yeah. Yeah, real good. As always.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I'm feeling the smoke a little bit. It's kind of, my throat is a little upset, so
I feel you. I know the smoke is crazy.
yeah, so I'm really tired and stuff.
Oh, you were gonna come here today, but then you didn't make it.
Yeah, I didn't make it. Yeah.
That's okay. I pretty much forgot about it.
You're holding your own?
Calling is like 80% of being here.
Yeah, true.
Like,
yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, the smog is crazy. I had never seen smog before last year, and now it's 2 years in a row.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, why? What is?
Yeah. Well, there's a Washington wildfires blog, and they had a link to a guy on YouTube, like a TED Talks, and he was talking about it, and he was saying, like, back before the Europeans, the forests were totally different, like 150 years of colonization, and like the landscape has been completely altered, and part of it is that before the Europeans, fire was part of the landscape naturally, and since the Europeans, fires have been suppressed, and so there's an abundance of fuel on the ground. The trees are growing closer together, so
makes sense.
There's a lot of factors, and then you add on a little bit of global warming, and it's
I think
it's pretty scary.
I've been saying stuff like this for a long time. No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. More sorry.
No, most.
Forgive me.
You're sorry.
Forgive me.
That's good.
Fires and extinctions and other things, like, it's part of the cycle, and I think even global warming is a part of the cycle. Maybe it's a little bit sped up, but I think it's part of the cycle of the Earth and of the planet.
Yeah.
People think that fires are so horrible. They're always trying to go put out fires.
Yeah. So, I mean, what is the cycle? Of death?
Death is a part
of killing the planet.
Well, the planet never I mean, it's always things are getting killed and things are surviving, but dying is how the planet moves forward, and without death there is no moving forward. There's no evolution. Yeah. And
I mean, we're progressing technologically, and hopefully, that's all good, and we'll find ways to adapt to live no matter what the future,
People are so fixated on not letting things die, and I think that's not
avoiding change.
Yeah.
But it's kind of nice, like if we don't needlessly kill things, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah. Well, now there's all these fires. People put their homes in places where fires are.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, well, you look at some of the subdivisions, and, like, all the homes are burned, but there's trees around there that didn't burn. It's like, the trees are less flammable than the homes.
Well, the trees are alive, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're wet. The trees are wet.
Right.
It takes a lot to burn a wet thing.
Yeah, if all the lumber in your house is wet, that would be very bad.
Yeah, the homes are dry. Maybe we start building homes out of living trees somehow.
That is a genius idea.
It'll take a long time, but just train your trees. You know what I'm talking about? You can build a home out of trained trees.
Yep.
Maybe.
It could be like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, but but yeah, have you seen those bridges? They train the trees to make bridges?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about? They
Oh, yeah.
move the
The
branches
vines?
slowly. They like cut the branches so that they go into the shape that they want them to.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that, like living bridges.
Yeah.
I think they have those in India.
Yeah. Maybe we should make those.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
But the smoke, it's scary, and it's also, I feel like I was riding my bike today outside, and I was feeling more winded than I usually would.
Definitely. Yeah, I can feel it in my lungs.
Yeah.
It's weird because I can't smell it right now, but I can see it. You know, it's like I can see the haze, and I can feel it in my lungs and my throat.
Yeah, I don't know what it's going. I feel like I'm getting choked.
Feel like it's the apocalypse.
Well, but it's the second year in a row that this is happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I think like the 7 worst fire years have been in the last 15 years. So it's just the trend is that it's getting worse and worse.
Oh, wow.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's really bad. They just need to they need to do more controlled burning and restore the landscape back to the way it was when fire was natural.
Are we paying for the overabundance of the 80s?
Yeah, we're paying for all that, conspicuous consumption, I guess.
Yeah. Well, so much construction. Everybody's houses are burning down.
It's sad. We need to live simply so that others may simply live.
Yeah. It's
including the whales.
Yeah, so much smoke. I don't know where the fires are. I don't know if the smoke's all the way from California or what.
Yeah, they say the stuff that we have now is mostly from Canada and eastern Washington.
Canada?
Yeah.
I was out there last October. We went to California, and you could see the horizon at night was glowing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a trip.
Yeah.
So you could actually see the fire?
You could see the fire.
Wow.
You could see the light of the fire
That's
in the
crazy.
distance, but I couldn't see. I never saw a flame up close, but you just see over that in the distant horizon. It was a little glowy.
Glowing. That's
Yeah.
so creepy.
Yeah, it was creepy. It's like creepy like
It's
today.
really creepy.
It's like
Yeah, I mean, and these big fires are catastrophic. They leave nothing behind. They just leave
well,
you know
what they leave
dead
behind?
zone.
What they leave behind is rich soil.
Yeah, I guess that's true, and it's good place for the blackberry vines to grow.
Yeah. Well, it used to be that way. They burn the forest, and then it would come back abundantly because the ground is full of carbon and things that are good to grow. Fertilizer, basically.
Yeah.
And it could regrow, but now all that, maybe it's even too much, though. Yeah, all that buildup on the ground from people pouring water on all those fires for so long, not letting them go. Now they can't do it anymore.
Yeah. Sure.
Are you driving around in this?
Yeah, a little bit. In the car, you get the air conditioner and put it on recirculate, and I think the cabin air filter does a little bit of it's helpful for
You think it's
cleaning the air.
Is it working? Is it filtering?
I think it does work, but then at the same time, you're not really getting fresh air into the car as much maybe as you need. So I don't know.
you're breathing all the good air.
Yeah. I should check and see if how long you can go without having fresh air in the car.
Well, there's no fresh air anywhere. You can't get it from outside. or from inside.
Yeah. Well, you just need the oxygen, you know. There's still oxygen in the air.
Yeah,
Yeah. Despite the smoke.
that's what burns.
Yeah. Oxygen is the agent of combustion.
Oh. Well, what can we do but wait?
Yeah, we can hope that the weather will, you know, get the smoke going.
No, we can't just like get maybe one of those surgical masks or something.
I hear you can like buy filters that fit on the box fans and run those, and that will clear the air in a room.
Like a carbon filter?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm not really sure. But that's one way to do it.
I guess it's the same air inside as outside. It seems like when you're inside that it's okay, but I have the window open and I'm definitely breathing the air from outside, so.
Yeah, if you have the window open, then you're breathing in whatever's out there.
It's bad. I don't feel too bad though, just when I'm exerting myself a little bit, that's when I feel it.
Yeah, yeah.
So look out.
That makes sense.
Have you ever been in a fire before?
Not in a wildfire, no.
Not in a live fire?
Nope, never been in a fire.
Yeah. Me neither.
Thank goodness.
Knock on your knees. Knock on your knees.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so sorry for all those people who are suffering because of the fires.
Yeah. Well, do you know anybody who has been on their houses burned down?
No, not that I know of.
I know there was somebody's house, Ben's house here in town burned down not too long ago, but that was a fluke.
That's scary.
Yeah. One time I saw a trailer on fire down the street. Down the street from the old place over there on the west side.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I've seen RVs engulfed in flames.
Oh yeah, on the road?
Yeah.
Can happen.
Yeah, I saw a motorcycle on fire one time too.
What? Where?
Yeah,
which part of it was?
It had crashed and then it exploded and was burning. Yeah, it was like crazy.
What? How do you know all that stuff? Did you see the explosion?
I was young then. I was probably like, 10 or 11 when that happened.
Is that in Minnesota?
Yeah, driving on the highway.
Uh-huh.
Drove past it probably like 30 feet away, and you could feel the heat through the car windows and doors.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a big, hot fire.
I wonder what happened to the person.
I think they were seriously injured.
In the accident, they didn't get caught in the fire.
No, I think they slid away from the motorcycle.
Mm. Motorcycles are very dangerous.
Yeah.
Hey, John Webster is alive.
What?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Did he call in?
Freddie saw him at the Thurston County Fair.
Oh, good. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, how's he doing?
He seems like he's doing about the same as he was before, but he's in a different place. I think he might be in like a home or something.
Yeah, that's possible.
And so it seems like he might be in a home. Somebody's answering his phone. He doesn't answer his own phone anymore. And then it's like,
I hope he's doing all right.
He says John Webster's he doesn't say John Webster's residence because
John what?
Yeah. He used to answer the phone. He said John Webster residence. But now somebody else answers the phone and they have to give him the phone.
Yeah.
He also
That's
doesn't.
interesting.
He doesn't have an answering machine. Maybe I should get him an answering machine.
Yeah, that's a good
It just
idea.
like rings off the hook and stuff. But he also, I guess he fell.
Ouch.
Yeah, so that can affect. He's a pretty, he's a senior.
Right.
And
Yeah.
he fell, which happens a lot.
Yeah.
But he had to go get hospitalized. But he's better now, I guess, mostly. But now he's in a home.
Yeah. I mean, the bones can become quite fragile.
Yeah.
As the years go by.
So now he he's there. So I can call him again. Though he answers sometimes. I've talked to him like twice.
Yeah.
I've been trying to call him like every day. I called him again today, but nobody answered. Just time's out. The phone just rings until it's over. So maybe I'm trying to get him answering machine.
Well, I hope he's watching the program.
He says he's still watching. He says he's never stopped watching.
Yeah, I hope he starts calling in again and telling us everything.
He's always asking for rides and stuff. So.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you can take us over there and we can go visit him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, John, if you're watching this right now, you didn't call for a whole year. I thought you were dead. I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also, I talked about that on the program, and he was watching. He says he watches all the time, and he didn't even notice that I was talking about him and like worried about him. And stuff,
yeah.
So. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe he was distracted.
Yeah, I think he watches it, but I don't know how much he's like picking up, and maybe I don't know how much anybody's picking it up because it's really hard to follow.
That's true. Yeah. How's Freddie doing?
Freddie is doing fine.
That's good.
He was here yesterday.
That's good.
Yeah.
Monday.
Yep. All right. Well, Bert, are you gonna try to make it still, or this is you're making it?
No, I'm done for the day.
Well, not today, but
I'm real tired.
in the future.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I'll make it in the future.
Tomorrow is gonna be about the same time. I think maybe for the rest of the week it's gonna be like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, probably 9:30.
Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow might work.
All right.
That might very well.
Well, if you want to, no pressure, but always call. You can call if we're gonna be here at 9:30. You can call again at those times too.
Did you say 8:30 or 9:30?
9:30 to 10:30 right
now.
Oh
God, I was thinking 8:30.
Well, it's this time right now. So if you call around this time, you'll catch us. So at least call. It's good to call, and or leave a message or just call. But we'll talk to you later. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bird. That was Bird. I don't know. Should I call John Webster twice? Is that rude? How about Dan Dobler? Yeah, Dan Dobler. It's like they're both old single dudes. But Dan Dobler is not as much of a chatter. John Webster is just a real chatty guy. That's why he's so good on the program. I miss him. Like, can't chat for longer with anybody else. For some reason, John just goes.
Hello?
Hey, Dan.
Hi, Kitty.
Hey, it's the program. We're on TV. How are you?
Fine.
How's that?
I'm watching the news. I'm watching the news.
Oh, yeah? What's happening on the news?
There's allegations of child abuse in the Catholic Church.
Oh, that's not news. That's old news.
I know.
Yeah, that's been happening for so long.
How you doing?
I'm doing real good, except for the smoke. The smoke is hard, you know?
What?
The smoke. You see the smoke in the air?
No.
No? Oh. Well, when you look outside, look on the sky, it's smoky.
Right.
There's fires in Canada, and the smoke's coming down here, I heard. It's kind of yeah, it's kind of crazy, but maybe you didn't look up today.
Well, I'm watching the news.
All right, Dan. Well, I'll let you watch the news. Thanks for talking to me. I'll keep calling.
Yeah, thanks for calling. Bye.
Bye. All right, making the rounds, calling the very beginning, 1868. Tabasco's been around for 150 years.
Hey, program.
Hey, Freddie, how are ya?
Oh, good. I'm doing good. It's a good day.
You breathing? Can you breathe?
I can breathe.
There's
Breathing pretty good.
There's smoke.
Yeah, it's been a really smoky day today.
This is the second year in a row with smoke.
Yeah, it's is it the same this time last year?
I feel like it is, but I'm not positive.
Oh. Yeah, it seems about the same time. I don't remember. I know there was like some smoky time and like a hot and smoky. It's what it's been like today. Pretty hot and pretty smoky.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's like why is it smoky? That's not weather, but it is now.
Yeah, it's weird that smoky is weather. It doesn't seem. It's like, it's more like, oh, it's smoky around this fire. That doesn't seem like a weather-related event.
Yeah.
But it actually is like smoky in the whole atmosphere. I don't know, in this zone anyway.
Yeah, lots of smoke. Have you felt it? I felt it a little bit.
I kind of woke up with a sore, not a sore throat, a little bit of a sore throat maybe, like I could like feel my throat or something, and I was like, hey, I wonder if this is some kind of a thing with the smoke.
Yeah, it's like you're aware of your throat.
I think that's, exactly a good way to put it.
Most of the time, you're not aware of your throat. You know that, okay, this is bad. This is a bad thing. Sorry, everybody. But, people tell you that that your tongue, think about your tongue being there.
Yeah,
like,
I imagine that could be bad. I'm still not thinking about it.
Okay, yeah.
Although I guess I'm pretty conscious of my tongue now. Yeah, I guess I am. Can't help but think about it now.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice. I'm glad to have a tongue.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to have it, but
I'm like wiggling it around now.
Yeah, no, it's
really talking with my tongue.
But when you feel your throat,
good.
That's not good though, because you don't want to feel your throat, and it's like, uh-oh.
You don't want to think about your tongue. You don't want to feel your throat. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's happening, but I don't know how long it's gonna go. But fires.
Yeah, someone told me there was like fire happening in the Olympics or something. I don't know if that's even true, but that's the rumor I've been spreading around.
Yeah.
You hear anything more about that? You don't have any good explanations of why the fire is so smoky?
I just heard that Bird said it's from eastern Washington and Canada.
I did hear there was some eastern Washington fires, actually, now that I think back to it. Yeah, my parents said something about that, because they live in eastern Washington.
People have been putting out fires for so long, and fire is supposed to be like a natural cycle, but now that there's more things on the ground to burn because it haven't been fires in so long.
Yeah, in a tree, like in a forest, the trees kind of, their life cycle kind of is surrounded by fire. That's like an important part of the life cycle, but in eastern Washington, they don't really have any trees, so it's hard to imagine that it's like, to like see how it fits in with the whole system. Although I guess a lot of plants grow back when the fire goes through. The fire goes through, and then there's like plants that are good at growing back from fires, and like, it keeps the ecosystem like with more different things in it, more diverse.
There's no trees in eastern Washington?
There's some, but it's definitely like a deserty style area, like a lot of maybe more shrubs than trees.
Oh. Shrubs. I don't even know. Maybe I've never been there before.
Really? Eastern Washington?
Yeah.
This is where we get all our vegetables in the state. Like, actually, Washington as a state, I think, relies a lot on Eastern Washington for all the food that we make to be the way that we are, kind of.
Well, I do like food. I don't know about that.
It's
Well,
more than just apples, that's for sure. You know, they're growing all kinds of stuff over there.
onions,
Mm-hmm.
prisoners.
What?
Prison. There's a prison over there.
Is Bird there right now?
No,
Oh.
there's a prison though. Walla Walla prison. That's all right. Like
Oh, is that right? I didn't know.
supper club.
Oh, yeah, Supper Club. I forgot about that whole side of Eastern Washington. The other, like, the southern side. Oh, you know what they've got? They have a recreation of Stonehenge.
Really? Have you been there?
I have been there. It's technically like a World War maybe One memorial. It might be a World War II memorial. I think it's a World War One memorial. And they, like, recreated Stonehenge out of concrete, like the way that they think that the original Stonehenge was. So it's like not all falling apart; it's all connected. It's pretty impressive.
It's falling apart.
The original Stonehenge is falling apart.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Is it not how it is in like pictures and stuff now?
It's kind of the way it is in pictures, but you know, if you look at the pictures, you know how sometimes it's like Stonehenge is like several disconnected arches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, apparently the Stonehenge in the very far past, they were all connected. So there was like more arches supporting like structures on the kind of in-between parts.
Ah.
So it was like this whole big ring of arches that was not disconnected, like a whole complete circle without breaks.
Ah.
So that's what they made in Eastern Washington, at least. And so there's like two, like an outer ring and an inner ring kind of all in there.
Makes sense.
Pretty cool. Yeah. The only problem with the whole monument is that apparently there's something about like true north and regular north. I don't really know what that is, but there's like true north.
There's like true north
compass
and
north.
Yeah, magnetic
north.
Magnetic north is not true north.
Right. And because of the times at which these different structures were made, the original Stonehenge was made to, I guess, true north, and then the like recreation World War I Stonehenge monument in Eastern Washington was actually made to magnetic north, and so it doesn't quite line up on the like celestial movement things.
Oh,
so like
yeah.
the original Stonehenge has all these like weird things where like on the solstices or like these things, the light shines in these certain ways.
Yeah, they should
And
have.
like
Yeah. They should have
it
used the
would have
sun.
been perfect. I mean, they measured it out with the intention for it to work that way, but upon building it, they found out they had used the wrong north, whatever that means.
Yeah, they got to look at the sun. That's all they did before.
Yeah.
Makes more sense because I always kind of pictured that like cavemen kind of people made Stonehenge almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
That's
maybe
sort of a deal. for
maybe
sure.
it was like more. It was like Rome, because in Rome they had like.
Oh, it was way before Rome.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think so. Or at least, you know who? Maybe not way before Rome. I'm not exactly sure, but there's like legends of King Arthur, so like medieval times, of him not building Stonehenge but finding it and then using Merlin to like move it to wherever it is now, like as if it was something that was discovered in the past.
So
you know, even then, like
yeah.
it was like built so far in the past that even King Arthur didn't know who built it.
It was old timey for King Arthur even.
Say that again?
It was old timey for King Arthur.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, old timey for him. So.
When it's King Arthur and like Rome though, it's like, are they close together?
I'm not sure. That's confusing because it's like there's kings and castles and swords and stuff, but
Yeah.
Like, I guess they both are kind of in that realm, more or less.
Like, could you see like knights and Romans like fighting?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess probably the Knights are after the Romans.
Because they both.
That makes sense, I guess.
You
Like,
think
maybe Rome existed in the Bronze Age or something?
Yeah, you think I think that it seems like the knights were before. Is that what you're saying, or after?
After.
You think knights were after?
Mm-hmm. And, like, Rome is earlier than Knights.
I think Rome seems more advanced.
That's true. I feel like we kind of went backwards at a certain point, and we keep going, like, forward and back in a lot of ways in history. But I do think that they were... also the Roman Empire apparently was, like, really long. Like, I think there's, like, maybe Chinese emperor... Oh, wait, no. In Egypt, I'm not sure. It's hard to say. They had a long civilization that could be defined as, like, Roman in general.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
possibly they overlapped. It's hard to say.
They said it went away, but it's still there.
Yeah, I wonder what they mean when they talk about the Roman Empire collapsing, because, yeah, you're right. Like, Rome exists as, like, a political area and entity and stuff.
Yeah. It's still going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true.
People
But
yeah.
I don't think it's the same. Like, something failed. I don't know what failed. I wonder why they say that Rome, like, failed or fell or something, you know? You hear that.
Yeah.
They're like, there's like some end. And I wonder what the end is because, yeah, it does exist still.
Well, it's like Shakespeare was like with the knights, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Shakespeare wrote the play about Caesar.
Oh, that's a good point.
So he must have known about it. At least it was either history or news.
You know, and I think that's Caesar, because that's the one where he gets, like, stabbed by his friend or something, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was, like, a pretty late in the Roman Empire, because it seems like those dudes and all of that conflict probably have something to do with maybe Rome falling or something, maybe. In my mind, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true, but it feels like that, sort of.
That's what truth is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think probably, yeah, I could safely feel like that's something that was towards the end of the Roman Empire, at least as I know, as far as I can tell.
And you think?
So I think definitely the Knights are after. Shakespeare is the reason.
The knights, right? Shakespeare was like buddies with knights, probably.
Yeah.
And then he was writing about the past because he can't write about the future, but he could have been writing about news.
Oh, yeah, I wonder. I mean, maybe it's kind of close, actually, because if he was writing about it, it was either really old, like some sort of folktale or something, or, you know, I guess the way that people would, like, know about world events was from writings of people, you know? Like, he's like, hey, this dude, this happened somewhere over in Rome. But, you know, I don't know.
Maybe Shakespeare made up. I've heard some stories that people think that Shakespeare was made up entirely.
Well, yeah, there was no writer named Shakespeare. It was like just this dude.
Some say that he was a publishing house, like.
Yeah, that makes some sense.
Like Disney.
I was actually talking about this. Yeah, you gotta, you know, if it's like a bunch of people working together.
Yeah.
Like no one knows when you say like, oh, this is like, you know, they're like, oh, this is, you know, Jeff, Dave, and Ben, or like one of them. I don't know. It's Ben. It's this guy named Ben, and then Jeff, Dave, and Ben write all these like things, and they're like, oh, I don't know who that is. What is this? But so like if they all three are standing up to like be a creative force and maybe like give themselves a name, especially like a cool name like Shakespeare.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, Shakespeare, and it could be any of these people.
We're Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we're all Shakespeare, kind of.
Yeah. Like Disney. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Probably. But anyway, how did we get to the Knights and all that stuff?
Stonehenge. Fires.
Oh, yeah.
Eastern Washington.
That's right. So, yeah, maybe it was the Romans then, because I guess if King Arthur didn't know how it got there. But, you know, information was hard to come by back then.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, how's the production end going?
Going really good. We got episodes on TV every night at 11:30 p.m. and at 2 a.m. And then, like, the new intro and outro thing seems like we got a whole finished tape. I actually was able to check, and the ending of Song Dog is really close to the end of the actual physical tape that you're recording all the intros and outros onto. So it seems like that's working out pretty good. How's it going on your end for that with the new background tape?
Well, I made a bunch of more today because we completed the whole tape, and then I went back and rewinded and then fast forwarded to today, which is like the right one again.
Oh yeah, so you're kind of continuing the sequence along the tape.
Yeah, so today is going to be the 4th day, which is we made 4 tapes, 4 songs, and today is the last one, so it's going to be the first time that we finish the cycle today.
Yeah, and it'll be back to the Graham Grove song, which is good.
Yeah.
But it's still there. It's a good song.
Yeah.
But the timing seems to be different every day in like this 4-day cycle. It'll be interesting to see how well you I feel like I've seen you learn all these really good like system flows where you know what's about to happen. But usually that's like consistent day by day. This is like this weird thing where every 4th day is the same as the 4th day before it, you know?
Yeah. Maybe
so that'll be wild.
I'm going to start feeling like these groups of 4 days more.
Which is weird because it's not connected to the weeks at all because, I mean, honestly, like, it couldn't less be because every time you go through a week, you'll have experienced 1 and like a third of the tapes, so it'll just keep shifting through the days.
John Webster, the only thing that he noticed about the whole like time shift was the days of the week.
Oh, that's interesting.
So if it wasn't for that, I don't know. It's like making me kind of think that maybe even just for John, that we should move it to weeks.
On the 2 a.m. or on the 11:30 or both?
Oh, I guess I don't know. I don't even know what he was thinking. Maybe we should just ask.
That makes sense, though. I mean, we could do it, right? I mean,
we
couldn't we do it?
We could. I mean, we could do anything.
It doesn't. How does it shift, though? I mean, why is it not even working now? Because I guess, like, what's going to happen when we get to the end of the year? That's what I mean. Like, is it just going to go in the right sequence, or like last year, like the last?
Should it continue?
Basically, we're just, instead of being like 365 days in the past, we're going to be like something like 28 weeks or something in the past, like following the week more. 1 year worth of weeks. How many? What is the math on that?
Oh, to start following the weeks.
So then we're on the same day of the week of the past.
What if we go to TCTV every 4 weeks, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
What if we just, instead of being a whole year in the past, we were just 4 weeks in the past?
Oh, yeah, I like that. Let's do that. 4 weeks in the past. Keep it on the same day of the week.
Yeah. Like,
actually, that's a great idea. Yeah, let's move it to that.
Because that's like a month.
But the past, on September 19th, it's really going to do the thing where it's like, it's all the way at the beginning.
Yeah. Because then it's
on the same day.
It's somewhat.
I wonder if the leap years are lining up. Isn't it 8 years? We got 8 years of shows. That's 2 leap years. So are we like starting it again in the spot where it'll like stick with the leap years? So we'll have leap year episodes when we need them?
The leap years are going to line up at some point?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It depends on whether we did it right. But I think we did 8 years, which is like 4 years for leap years. So it's like 2 4s is 8, and then maybe it'll line up. I think it might line up. I'm not sure. I hope so.
The first leap year we had was 2012, though. So it was already like 2 years.
What's the next leap year we're going to get?
2020.
Then it was like 2016, 2020, 2018 now. It seems right. Like, it could possibly work out because it's 2 years off.
Yeah. It's like every the presidential elections. That's how I think of the leap years.
Yeah, it's only going to be, it'll be off by a year, or it'll be right on. I'm not sure. We can figure it out. I'll look it up tonight and see which one it is. Or we'll just find out. It'll be
Any
good.
kind of fish?
And doing this tape stuff.
Oh yeah, talking about.
Oh yeah, you were here on the
month to
message to
month.
the future yesterday, so maybe we'll do this new one right now, and you can be on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I'm getting
Stonehenge.
recorded.
We can talk about
13th of
Stonehenge.
August.
We can talk about, I don't know, what else.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet. We only have about 10 minutes left today. Okay, moving it down. Now.
What else has been going on in the program today?
Hey, future, it's us the past.
Hey, it's Freddie on the phone talking about Stonehenge, tape stuff, Daily Hour on TCTV. Oh yeah, we're gonna do 4 weeks behind on TV, not a year.
For John Webster, and there's smog.
Week, smog, yeah. Smoky is weather. Weather is smoke.
It's Tuesday the 14th. Bye, future. All right, well, I'm going to call my grandmother, Freddie. We only have 10 minutes left. Hello?
Good.
Oh. Bye.
Bye?
Oh, yeah? Hello? Bye?
It's going all crazy.
Bye.
All right, well, good talking with you.
Good thank you.
Yeah, for some reason I can't hear you now.
Uh-oh. Thank you. Hello?
Thank you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah. It's getting better.
Okay, bye.
Oh, bye.
All right, calling my grandmother. I'm going to say, hello, grandmother. Do you remember to take your medication today or yesterday? We didn't talk to you yesterday. I tried to call yesterday, but didn't go through.
Hello, this is Ty's phone. Leave a name and number, and she'll call you back as soon as you can. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, Grandma. It's Kenny. Are you there to answer the phone? How are you? Did you take your medication today? It's nighttime. I don't know if you check your messages. You go and listen to your voicemails. A lot of them are just me. Call back, please. I'm calling Andrew. Okay, bye. All right, let's call Andrew. Grandma didn't answer. Say, Andrew, hello.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 3604814.
Andrew's phone is off. Right? Was that the right number? Yeah. I'm not for sure. I called almost one more time, but I want to look at the messages from the past because we haven't looked at these in a little bit. So we can look at a week. I don't know. We're going to look at Thurston County again. I do want to finish out that Thurston County Fair tape, but I haven't. Where even is that tape? Oh, I found it yesterday. Whoa, did it end up on the stacks though? I don't know where it is.
4 weeks behind on TV, not a year.
For John, all right, we're gonna go a week. So that's Monday. We're gonna go to Tuesday, last Tuesday. Yeah, the Thurston County Fair tape is kind of missing right now. Saturday. And then Friday before Saturday, and then Sunday. And then, Thursday. Okay, Thursday and third day. And then Wednesday before that, here's Wednesday. And then before Wednesday is Tuesday. That's this one. Here it is, Tuesday. That's last week. This is one we're going to look at. Whoa. Hey, future, it's us, the past. It's Tuesday. Dan thought his paper was broken again because he didn't charge it. You got to charge all your devices, and when you get home, you have all your electronics that are part of you. It's kind of like you're a cyborg, and you put them in. Make sure you plug them all in every night. Otherwise, you're gonna not be able to function the next day without all your devices and your batteries are recharged. And you got to eat food to recharge yourself. Bye, future. Hey, future, it's us, the past. What happens in Ace Ventura 2?
Where was he? Was he in Africa?
Don't murder cats. There's a cat killer on the loose. Do you know who they are yet? I was sitting on the tape. Wednesday.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Wednesday. Okay.
Hey, future, how's it like in 2019?
What's it like? 2019 or even 2020, or if you're watching this in the future, anytime in the future. Wow. 2014 August today. It's too hot today, 90. So get out of August and maybe you're back in it now. Bye, future. Bye.
Bye. You want?
You are. Hey, future, it's us the past. John, what do you have to say to the future?
Make your day at the ballpark even better and check out this great golf studio at
I've been doing some like work and
Yeah, John. You're the best.
The light that she can see.
Bye, future. Bye. Oh, it's Friday, John. I miss you. I miss you, John. Friday, here's Saturday. Hey, future, it's us, the past. Oh, hi, past. It is Saturday. And we got a new background tape and Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Friday, and Tuesday. Yeah, that's right. Bird went to Dick's in Seattle. Burgers. That's questionable again. We're on. Hey, Freddie, get him a message of the future real fast. Freddie made it in there.
Future, do background tape. Or commercials or whatever. Intro, outro.
Need something. Hey, future, it's us. The past. Hi, past. Today is,
If you are satisfied with your message, press
Satisfied.
1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to erase and re-record message review.
Hey, future, it's us. The past. Today is...
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2
Satisfied.
to erase and re-record. Press 3
Satisfied.
to send your message with normal...
Urgent delivery.
Press 1. Thank
Urgent
you.
delivery. Bye, future. Bye. Hey, future.
Hey, it's us, the past.
Oh, hey, past.
Here, talking about McDonald's and fish, any kind of fish.
Fish. And any kind?
Tape stuff.
What kind of fish?
Oh, yeah, talking about year one, or month one. About to go that September 19th coming up.
Bye. Bye.
13th of August.
Hey, future, it's us, the past.
Hey, it's Freddie on the phone talking about Stonehenge, tape stuff, Daily Hour on TCTV. Oh yeah, we're gonna do 4 weeks behind on TV, not a year.
Yeah, good idea. And there's smog. Oh, look out for that smog.
Smog, yeah, smoky.
It's a killer.
Weather is smoke.
It's Tuesday the 14th. Bye, future. Bye. Oh, that's it. All right, well, we only have like a minute left. Maybe we should look at 2017. I think we're behind on this stuff. 2017, 2018. I don't remember last time I looked at this one was. When was the last time we looked at 2017? We'll find out right now, I guess. Maybe if we do the dates. Oh, dancing and stuff. Was it the 11th? That was yesterday. We're looking at yesterday, and today over here. It's the 12th. It's Saturday. Bye. Saturday the 12th. Bye. It's been a couple of days. That was the 12th through the 13th.
We're here. It's not too hot, not too cold.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, actually.
That would be nice.
There was some riots. Mr. Ginsey's watching the program again.
Riots?
Freddie
Commenting on his own appearances.
And who's allergic to stuff?
I don't remember the riots.
Bye.
Bye. Riots. Oh.
Monday.
Today. And we're alive, and I have all my fingers. I got some Chinese food, and there's peace on the earth and between. Ooh. I feel pretty good today. How are you feel? Real good.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Well, we're going to have a lot of stuff that didn't ever go on the thing, but the show's over. Here's the credits with the classic song, or not the classic song, the newer song back again, though. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's Tuesday. We're on TCTV, channel 22 at 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check that out. Yeah, YDHWM.com. 360-836-384. Call and leave a message. Get on TV. 109 State Ave, number 3. It's our address. Find us. Visit our mail. Graham, it's a good song. Thank you. TCTV, La Baby, Jody Fabulous, Graham, Stop Spy, Condom, up to Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you. And viewers, that's you're watching. Thank you. Hell yeah, dog!